Hi, welcome back to the channel, TrainStation2. Alright, the fourth competition has started and I managed to claim the epic Cargon Heavy. So of course, do remember to do your ship trade. They're really important. Not only that, they give you a bit of coins, sometimes gems, they give you maps. So I've also upgraded my 79 legendary to 80, and that's the max, and with that of course that provides headquarter points, and they will give you a good number of gold every 4 hourly by collecting from the town. So what's going to happen is really this is the fourth competition. As I mentioned in my earlier videos, the first 3 competitions are always the easiest because you haven't reached 100% yet, but given the fact that once you reach 100% in this event itself, there is a reducing number of event keys itself, and of course the EP is retaining at 40, so no matter how hard you try, every time is 40. And if you have really people that haven't completed 100%, they may be getting more, maybe 80 or more. And of course with all the number of keys we have earned, I'm going to share with you later the happiness of getting that epic train. So really important, I think generally how you work out is you need to really work really hard in terms of your competitions, but I must say that in preparation work, this is all I could do. This is after getting the end of third competition. This is what I've been doing, making sure I have all the factories filled to the brim, bringing lots of those event items so they can make lots of event final finished products and put them in the warehouse. So I mentioned earlier, ship trade is important because you need those blue maps to do up your population by doing up the building requests using 5 building techniques. I always mention the same thing in every single video. 5 building techniques is laying out 5 low level buildings of 1 to 5 and keeping the rest, because by that you will have basically only 4 requests every time. You can do it simultaneously if you could have sufficient maps and items. If not, you can bin away one of the job for free, and then you have another one generated in your 5th building. So that's how generally how it works in terms of 5 building technique. So once you have the sufficient population, increase your warehouse. Okay, so back to the competition. Like you can see here, it's a start of a long competition. This 4th competition is a 3 days competition itself. It is really difficult sometimes to think about getting competitions done up, because you don't know what to expect. So you basically got to prepare every single thing that you can think of, especially those that take a long while to make. So as for event items, you just keep on building up. Eventually you put up to good use, so you just keep on doing so. But of course, warehouse space is a bit of a messy here, especially with our tiny warehouse. So make sure you remove all the non-event items from your warehouse, and then just put in your finished event items in them. So basically you have all your finished non-event items in your factory output tray. Okay, so generally that's how I do it. And of course I store the productions because once I have all the output tray laid up with finished non-event items, I will need to put in the raw materials for the orders of the non-event items, and that would actually act as my additional warehousing. You can see here, for example, I get back the wood, and of course then I can use it for the event production. So this is generally how I use the factory spaces input and output tray. So you can see whenever I cancel an order in the input tray, it will convert back to raw materials. Okay, so again, do remember to watch the video or claim the parts. Is relatively important. They're really important to do so. Of course, I'm not going to bore you with watching adverts. I'm just going to skip that part and fast forward it. So you can see here, it's not easy to win the 3rd competition, because sometimes there may be people that have not completed 100% by doing so. That means that you will only start with 40 and they may be getting 80 or 90 EP. So that's different in terms of competitiveness. And also once you hit 100%, the quantity being asked for by your customers or contractors is higher than them. So generally that's how disadvantaged you are once you hit 100%. But it seems you have no way, because the event seems to be pushing you towards 100% completion. There's a bit of twist from previously how it's being done. Previously I would try my best to stop at 99%, but of course that's only if possible, because sometimes start with just 2 jobs is relatively difficult. Oh yes, I've collected my last container from the reward path. I got an epic train, although it's a duplicate, but I'm quite happy with it. So generally, if you are pay to win customer, you make sure you do this before you start activating your pass, because otherwise you'll be wasting your real money. Because I've heard people activating the pass and yet can't collect order because they couldn't finish the rewards path itself. Alright, happy moment. Alright, so we were able to maintain in top 5. I think that's important because generally those extras coins, I could use it for coin packs, or although limited to 10, but I think there are a good number of coin packs to be collected, as well as to open those big boxes. Okay, so that will give us a good number of parts as well. Okay, so generally that's how it works in every single competition. You just got to keep on fighting every single hour. Of course you need some sleeping time as well, but there are people who are really gem rich, and if you are not like me, you maybe have a difficult time hitting the top spot. So a lot of planning is needed. Of course you really sometimes depends on luck as well. You can see here I'm running out of the items that are required, and hence got to keep on working hard on that. Alright, thank you for watching. Wish you good luck. Goodbye.